Kei roto o Rotorua, tētahi whakāturanga toi hou e whakatairanga ake ana i ngā taonga kahurangi a Te Arawa. Kātahi anō te whakāturanga toi nei ka whakarewa hia, ko te whakainati o te whakāturanga ko pūkāki. Kei te kuaha tonu ia o te whakāturanga e tū rangatira mai ana hei whakatau i ngā manuhiri.
Pukaki grew up around the Nongataha region. He became a very well-known warrior leader and was involved in a number of battles that secured our landscape, our mana whenua, around the Rotorua region. That's why we remember Pukaki, because of his great warrior prowess and leadership. So Pukaki, as in life, now in death, he continued to protect us.
Much can be said for Pukaki. To his descendants, he is immortal.
Taonga, they decide where they go in life. They, like our grandfathers, they will go from one moment to the next. We live, we die. These taonga pass through our lifetimes. And in the case of Pukaki coming back over our horizon, he's more than just a piece of wood. He's more than a carving that's beautiful. He is actually our grandfather.
Pukaki is well travelled. His journey has seen him traverse the world. His grandeur has been witnessed by many.
In the 1980s, the Te Māori exhibition revealed Pukaki to Ngāti Whakaue again. Pukaki became the symbol of the great Māori exhibition to tour North America, alongside another Ohinemutu carving called Tiki. And they were, in a way, the flagship of the New Zealand government's new bicultural era. It was put on display in the Auckland Museum as a great carving of a dying culture, in a way a captured ancestor. Pukaki was returned back to the Ngāti Whakaue people to complete that gift. Ngāti Whātua brought Pukaki back from the Auckland Museum, presented him back onto his marae, Te Papauru, and then after we had a time of celebration with him, we then completed the gift and passed Pukaki to the New Zealand government, over to the Crown, and the Governor-General received Pukaki on behalf of all the people of New Zealand. So Pukaki now belonged to all the people of New Zealand as intended, and the symbol of trust he represented was now out and in the open. He was there to protect the Rotorua landscape, in particular the township, to have be maintained and owned by Ngāti Whakaue.
He is symbolic of all things Te Arawa. His mana is recognised by the Crown, who established a trust which specifically seeks to protect him.
It's very important that Pukaki is protected, and while he was sitting in the District Council, physically his protection was deteriorating. It was not an ideal climate, and we pursued as trustees and Ngāti Whakaue him being protected, encased in something that would maintain his humidity and his temperature and protect him from the fluctuations of a district council's air conditioning going on and off every day.
Chances are you've seen Pukaki before, but you probably didn't recognise him. Pukaki's national icon status as an image on our currency has had its ups and downs.
Pukaki was placed on the 1990 commemorative coin commemorating 150 years of the Treaty of Waitangi, and that, however, occurred without Ngāti Whakaue's permission or knowledge. And when Ngāti Whakaue, through our karaua Hamuera Mitchell, discovered that Pukaki had been placed on there, well, we used to call him the Prime Minister of Ohinemutu. Well, the Prime Minister of Ohinemutu had a direct line to the Prime Minister of New Zealand, and in no uncertain terms let him know what he thought of his grandfather being on the nation's coin. 8 million of these coins apparently were minted, and at least 7 million then sat in a vault at the Reserve Bank of New Zealand for the next 10 or so years. That is until there was a monetary crisis. As a result, Pukaki started circulating again.
And to avoid any further troubles, negotiations took place. Pukaki is now responsible for helping to further education.
Part of the agreement was about linking our young people back to the opportunities that Wellington might represent to their future. So the Reserve Bank provides a scholarship, and the tapu, the restricted nature of Pukaki himself, came together into a special ceremony in which two 22-carat gold coins were struck, and in front of Pukaki himself, this life essence was dropped into those two coins. One coin is held by Ngāti Whakaue, the other coin is held by the Reserve Bank on behalf of the Crown. And that has enabled now for anyone in New Zealand, but in particular any of our young people in Ngāti Whakaue, to always have Pukaki close to them.
At home, amongst other Te Arawa taonga, Pukaki is a reminder of Te Arawa's strength and determination for survival.
It's celebrating our ability to journey through adversity, overcome crises, and still be Ngāti Whakaue today. This is who Pukaki is. We are Pukaki.